How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome to the start of a brand new series here on the channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst, and today we are going to be kicking things off with our brand new series, which is called Learn to Earn Road to Glory. Now, it is going to be your normal Road to Glories that you do see, with a little bit of twist, because obviously you've got myself doing it, and we're going to be teaching you guys basically everything to do with Ultimate Team and how you can use your club, how you can do them for champions. We're going to have this more of a daily sort of series for you guys so you can keep up to date with what's going on. Obviously, we'll still have our gameplay analysis built into these episodes as well, and absolutely everything. I'm trying to make everything into one little focal point for you guys as well. If you do enjoy the video, please do let me know by dropping a like. You can also subscribe to the channel. We do upload every single day at 5 PM. A lot of this will be documented over on my Twitch stream as well, which is twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. A link is in the description for that if you are interested. So the whole purpose of this series basically is for me is to have something that's a little bit more routine. We know when it's going to be uploaded, we know exactly what's going on, and for you guys to get involved as well. Obviously, we've grown a massive amount on YouTube over the last month or so, so I wanted to kind of give you something that you guys can look forward to, that you can get involved in, have your say, and all that sort of stuff as well. So what I want you to do is basically what you've got on the screen right now is me just going through building our first team and everything like that. The first recording, right, you'll see that I started this with 1,300 coins. The first recording got corrupted, ran out of memory space, so I couldn't use that. All I basically did was use the bronze players within our packs, that you get from just loading up on Ultimate Team, and went and did some of the SBCs which I showed you at the start. So you missed out on them ones, and then all you get from doing them is you get some rewards, you get some coins, that sort of thing as well, and we just go ahead and build them on here. Now, heads up, this is something that why I wanted to do it is because I'm obviously good at playing FIFA. I'm good at analysing FIFA. I'm good at knowing how to get better, how to improve. I'm not the greatest when it comes to market, trading, SBCs, all that sort of stuff. So what I want to do is teach you guys how to get better at FIFA, but then also use your bit of input as well on what I should be doing to pick up players trading-wise, SBC-wise, all that sort of good stuff as well. So I thought it'd be a very good thing for the community, and you guys may enjoy it. So what was kind of the first process for me on this? Obviously, I had 1,300 coins. I could sit there and I could go and try and trade if I wanted to. However, what I wanted to do was get into some games, try and get our rival placement games done so I can start building up to get towards FUT Champions. Now, at the time of recording this, it is Thursday. You'll be seeing this on the evening of Thursday evening. I'm currently sitting on, I think it's about 120 FUT Champs points, nothing massive. I'm going to try my hardest to get FUT Champs points ready for this weekend, and I'll try and then get some FUT Champs games in on this account. However, it is going to be hard because you'll see what division I end up in, and obviously you don't pick up a massive amount of points when it comes to playing in division rivals. So we'll see how we get on. We will try our hardest though. So, as I was saying, we're going to be using this whole series for us to help you guys get better, for me to kind of build from having nothing. I've not spent a single penny on this account. Oh, that's one thing as well. Road to Glories, if you don't know, the whole idea of them is that you don't spend any FIFA points, you don't load any money up onto the game. It is pure no money whatsoever. So we've stuck with that. I did ask over on Twitter if you guys wanted me to chuck like 10 quid on, you know, just to kind of get the account going. You said, no, go completely nothing. So that's how we start. We get a loss in our first game, don't we? Which wasn't very good. But at the end of the day, the teams we come up against, obviously with the team that I've got, I wasn't really expecting too much, if I am honest with you. So anyway, we go ahead and build our first team. We're going to jump into some games and all that sort of good stuff as well. Getting the coin boost that you can get from just the season progress is massively helpful when you build a team. I know a lot of you guys probably have got a decent team by now, but there are some people that still have not long had this game and are struggling on what they can do, who they should be picking up, all that sort of things as well. So the first task for you guys as a community is I want you to build me a 100k team. I want you to tweet me on Twitter, and I want you to do the hashtag Analyst Road to Glory, same as what the name on the club is, and just link me the team directly on there, and then I can use them to kind of build towards and see what we get. I'll do build towards a team just so I can try and get through some rivals games as well, obviously to try and get registered for FUT Champs, which you're seeing now. I'm just going picking up some players. I'm trying to keep the coins as low as possible, the purchase as low as possible, to keep obviously the coin balance ticking over. One of the things that I've found so far from running this Road to Glory, bearing in mind, I've never really ran a Road to Glory. I did when I was a lot younger, obviously, when you don't really get too much money. But obviously, over the last 2 years or so, I haven't really ran a Road to Glory, if I'm honest with you. I do still have my other account, which obviously has got very good players on, but not like bare bones to this. So I'm going to say this, it is going to be a learning curve for me. I might make a few decisions that you might go, you shouldn't be doing that, you should be doing this instead. Ideally, what I think I should have done is loaded up this account, probably try and trade it to 5-6k, so not a massive amount of time I'd have to do to do that. Go and do that, and then play some squad battles, get some squad battles, rewards, get some rivals in, all that sort of thing indeed. But because I'm trying to get into FUT Champs as quick as I can, even with not the greatest of team, obviously that's going to hinder me a little bit. And the reason for that is because obviously these players, run low on fitness. They don't have the greatest contracts, and I don't have stuff in the club to be able to replace them. So really buying players at this phase probably wasn't the best thing for me to do. But it's a learning curve. We learn, don't we? We all have fun with it, we get to where we need to be. What I want to be doing as well is I don't necessarily play squad battles myself. I probably will be staying away from them. I will try and do some of the icon swaps gradually over time as well. But mainly I want this to be about getting better, building your club as best as you can, and using things like drafts, champs, and rivals to kind of get my coins as well. I will speak to some traders. I will try and teach you guys to trade as well. So if you've got any suggestions on what you can do, obviously the kind of go-to when it comes to trading is buy low, sell high. Pretty self-explanatory, I think. But yeah, we'll do our best when it comes to that as well. What I found is that playing these division rivals games last night, even though I'm technically not in a division, some people try hard so much against me. Like, I don't know if I've made it's a brand new account. I've made the PlayStation account to have well, no, sorry, I went onto my old account that I haven't loaded up an account on this year, so it's a brand new club, that sort of thing. And I don't know if it's because I've got like Road to Glory and then like my name. If people come up against me, that they might see, oh, he's on YouTube or something, and then they really do try hard. But yeah, some people, the teams you come up against, it was like, that's absolutely crazy. So, but sitting on 3.5k anyway, as soon as I started picking up these coins, what I always looked at doing was just upgrading the team. We did bring Gamero in, who decent little addition, but I realised that I needed to get some players in at the back, to be honest with you. So we go for our main man, Militao. At the minute, what I've done is I've built towards a La Liga side. Whole reason being is what I'm trying to do is get to 100 chemistry as quick as possible, because I feel like when you have 100 chem, I can still play decent FIFA with it. Like, yeah, the players that I've got aren't fantastic, but when you're sitting on like 60, 70 chem, it doesn't matter who you've got. It's always difficult to get the results and, kind of get where you need to be. Hence the reason why we go and buy these players. Probably, again, not really the right call, I'd imagine. As I said, I think going into squad battles or not building a team straight away, using your bronze team, silver players that you've got, playing like 7 squad battles games with the players that you've got there, building up those coins, and then building a team probably makes more sense, or trading just directly. However, because obviously I want to try and get champs in this weekend, what the plan will be for this weekend, obviously we stream our games over on twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. It will be to play champs on both accounts. So I will definitely get the 30 done on the other account, and I will try my hardest to get the 30 done on this account as well. It does depend though on what team we build. I mean, at the minute, the team we've got doesn't cost a massive amount, but the main issue is obviously fitness cards is kind of one of the main concerns. I don't have the coins sitting in the bank account to be able to go and buy squad fitnesses, but then I don't really have the coins in the bank account to go and build a second team as well. So you guys let me know what you think is the best thing to do. I mean, probably skipping Weekend League this weekend would probably make more sense than just building towards a better team. But ideally, I don't mind going into champs with a 10, 20k team, seeing how we can do. You guys say that, you want to see how I can perform with a weaker team, and I completely get that. At the end of the day, I'm trying to help you guys get better at FIFA. Using an Unreal team doesn't always give you the true representative of what the actual FIFA ability is like, because when people have got sick teams, it's obviously very easy for them to kind of get the performance in that they can in Weekend League and so on. Just because the team can get you 2, maybe 3 extra wins a weekend, it does all depend, if I am honest. What obviously the main goal is of this Road to Glory series is to try our hardest to try and get into top 100. Now, I haven't had a top 100 finish this year. I've had 28 and 2 twice. That's the best I've had. Top 100 would be a massive, massive ask. If I could get there, that'd be fantastic. But ideally, if we can just work towards getting towards Elite 1, I said towards a lot then, didn't I? If we can get to Elite 1, like fairly early on, if I can build like a 200k team, 300k team and get to Elite 1, I'd be happy. Like, I think that'd be pretty sweet. Obviously, we used a 150k team 4 weekends ago now, and we hit 24 and 6 with it. That was a decent little performance. I mean, I might start building towards that team. I don't know. I don't know what sort of teams you guys think is best to go with. Obviously, I think defensive-wise, the best teams out there, the best defense out there is Areola in goal, Semedo right back, Longley, Militao, Mendy. That to me seems like the strongest back line you can probably get this year for that money. And then obviously building towards like getting Sissoko in, maybe even Fabinho, Lucas Moura, Dembele. That sort of team kind of is where I'm thinking about going. So you guys let me know. As I said, I want you to tweet me as well with what teams you want me to build. Obviously, we finished our placement games. We go 3-2, so at least we didn't go negative. That was kind of one of the things that I wanted to make sure we didn't do. Puts us in Division 6. 50 points per champs win. I was a little bit, 50 points per champ win for a rivals win to get towards champs. That's 40 wins there in the space of a couple of days. That's like a whole weekend league to play in a couple of days. I'm not going to be able to get that done at that level. So we carry on playing. You'll probably see it in the next episode as well. We do get promoted up into Division 5, which gives us, is it 60 points a win or is it 75? Or 65. It gives us a little bit more anyway in terms of the FUT Champs points. So it's getting there gradually. It is going to be very difficult. I mean, I will be streaming pretty much all day Friday. So that's where I'm going to try and get in those loads of rivals games to obviously get qualified for Weekend League just in time if possible. I tried to not worry about my record. 3-0-2. I hate taking L's like prior to 100 wins. That's how I always used to like judge my account. So if I used to load up, like 50 quid FIFA points or something and then build a team, I always used to try and get to 100 wins with like less than 5 losses if possible. Obviously, when it been in Road to Glory and using these cards and these players, people are going to have so much better teams than me going straight away into it. So I just had to kind of take on face value and say, you know what? It is what it is. We're not too concerned with it. And can I just say, Gamero isn't a bad little striker, We do go and pick up a new striker in a second. And we go and pick up Williams, who is in La Liga as well. Rapid, Aniki Williams, I think his name is. Absolutely beast of a striker. Bring him in as well. Morata is a loan card, so then we have to get Morata out the club, get him gone, sitting on 3.7k at the minute. I said, again, let's try and make the back line a little bit stronger. Just needed to get them in. Obviously, at the minute, I can't afford chem styles either, so I'm playing everyone on basic. You can just see the team is coming along a little bit, though. We're getting close to that 100 chemistry now, just to sort out the left back. We do go and pick up Kappa as well at right back. 1,400 coins for him, get him straight into that right back position. Does a job for us because we were using loan Pepe. And Pepe at right back, again, not really the strongest. And we've got Pedro sitting in at right mid as well. And we're going to pick up Nacho for our left back position. Now, this is going to put us onto 100 chemistry. And this is where you know that now I can start to get a couple more wins a little bit easier because of just having that 100 chemistry. Again, the players I've got aren't fantastic. They're not unreal. I mean, look at the sides we're coming up against. It's not like y'all should be winning all these games. Don't get me wrong. I'm not expecting that. However, we just wanted to make sure we got that 100 chemistry as soon as we could. So then it gives us a bit more of a foundation and more of a building block to go through. Try and get some wins, try and get forward, and obviously qualify for Weekend League is where the aim is. So, but you guys let me know what your plans are for the Weekend League, wherever you're trying to finish. I mean, look at that for a finish from Gamero. Banging that in top bins. It's so weird going from using, like Team of the Year Ronaldo, 95 Hazard, 91 Bernardo Silva, to these sort of players. It does teach you the core fundamentals of FIFA. And just being a little bit more cautious with it. I think if you guys are struggling, saying rivals or champs, one thing that I do recommend to some of my coaching students is to actually go and use like a 100k team, because you can't play in a way that you can with like your 2-3 million team. You have to like purely play FIFA. There's none of this ifs and buts sort of thing. You have to make sure that you're playing as best as you can, and you using it to your advantage. I mean, that guy says no, I'm done at 3-1, 70th minute, calls it a day, which was good. Obviously, I need the rage quits. If I want to get these FUT Champs points, look at that, 50. That's our first one. Plus 30 skill rating in Division 6. How long do you reckon it'll take me to get to Division 1? Yeah, put that down in the comment section. I mean, we're with Division 1 on all of our other accounts. We do actually get the Odegaard soon as well. And we do bring him into our right mid position instead of Pedro. Pedro, right, was what I thought he was a loan card. Turns out he wasn't. So you'll see me discard him in a minute. Which, he was untradeable, so I couldn't sell him. But I discarded him by accident. I didn't mean to do it, but I did it by accident. So he gets out the club, which is a little bit irritating, a little bit annoying. But we do bring that Odegaard in. I'm going to try and get some of his upgrades done as well over the next few days, because it's a decent little card for me to use. Again, guys, you've got to be realistic about your team and who you're using, that sort of stuff. It's not a card I can just kind of go, yeah, ignore him. He can fit into my team. He can do a job for the first weekend or two. So I will be using him as well. Obviously, the team team in itself, it performed as I kind of expected it to. When as I said, coming up against these better teams, it was really, really difficult to try and get the wins. I had to focus quite hard. So, I mean, I don't know what I could get in champs. I think if I played all 30 and I fully focused, I actually think I probably could maybe get gold one. If I fully focused, I reckon if we can get like a 50k team by then, I reckon gold one could possibly be on the cards. Elite 3 would be very difficult, but maybe. That's a maybe. If I'm playing 60 in a weekend, I do doubt that I'd get Elite 3, just because 60 games in a weekend is a lot of games. It's very difficult to play that many games in such a short period of time. You can just see we never give up here. We never give up. We just constantly keep coming back. That one finishes 3-3. That's a draw to go on the board. Guy probably deserved to beat me, if I'm honest with you, but we managed to get that, and then we get the 20 FUT Champs points, which puts us on 70, and then we just carry on tooting along. 957 skill rating. We're 4, 1 and 2, 2,400 in the club. Again, you can just see here. This is where we pick up the Odegaard. I don't know how to say this guy's name. If I've just absolutely butchered it, I do apologise, but he's not a bad little one. I was just looking through his objectives, seeing what you had to do for him as well, seeing what you had to do to actually get them. And obviously, because we're using the La Liga team, we're building towards some of the season objectives on there. So we get the 2 player packs, all that sort of thing. And then we're just trying to hope that we can get anything that's usable, which we do. I don't know if it shows you in this one. I think it might be one of these packs. Let's take a look in just a second. I do get a card, which I do put into the starting 11. I don't necessarily have to, but I think just because I've given the card that he is, I think it might be this one. Is it this one? Is it this pack? Have a look. No, okay. It might be in the next episode that you see that. But anyway, yeah, we pick up a decent little left back from La Liga. Have a little guess who it is. He does a job for us. And AK Williams comes into the squad. Again, not a massive amount of coins for us. So I tried to pick one up that had a chem style and also had a bit of contract. He was low on fitness, but that was fine. So I need to put a squad fitness on anyway, I believe. Yeah, you can just see there. That's where our quick sell Pedro. He wasn't a quick sell. He wasn't a loan card, was he? And we go and get him out of the club. So, but we're getting there anyway, guys. We are getting there. So you guys let me know what you think of the series, what you want to see from the series. If there's anything particular, please do let me know. Pop them in the comment sections. Thank you all very much for watching. I do appreciate you all stopping by. I'll catch you in episode number 2. And hopefully we'll see you in the stream this evening at 8 PM. Catch all you later, guys. Take care.